திருச்சிற்றம்பலம். ஆடும்பரிவேல் அணி சேவல் என பாடும் பணியே பணியாய் அருள்வாய், தேடும் கயமா முகனை செருவில் சாடும் தனி யானை சகோதரனே. திருச்சிற்றம்பலம். பூழியர்கோன் ஒப்புழித்த புகழியர்கோன் கடல் போற்றி, ஆழிமிசை கல்மிதப்பில் அணைந்த பிரான் அடி போற்றி, வாழி திரு நாவலூர் வன்தொண்டர் பதம் போற்றி, ஊழிமலி திருவாத ஊரர் திருத்தாள் போற்றி. திருச்சிற்றம்பலம். தென்னாடுடைய சிவனே போற்றி, என் நாட்டவர்க்கும் இறைவா போற்றி, ஏகம்பத்துரையந்தாய் போற்றி, பாகம் எண்ணூறு ஆனாய் போற்றி, பராய்த்துறை மேவிய பரனே போற்றி, சிராப்பள்ளி மேவிய சிவனே போற்றி, அண்ணாமலையமன்னா போற்றி, கண்ணாறு முதற்கடலே போற்றி, காவாய் கழகத்திரளே போற்றி, கைலை மலையானே போற்றி போற்றி, வெற்றிவேல் முருகனுக்கு அரோகரா. திருச்சிற்றம்பலம். அண்ட சராசரங்களுக்கெல்லாம் அதிபதியாக விளங்கக்கூடிய முருகப்பெருமானுடைய ஒப்பற்ற பெருங்கருணையினாலே நம்முடைய ஞானத்திரள் சார்பாக தொடர்ந்து சனிக்கிழமை தோறும் நாம் சைவ சித்தாந்த சம்பந்தமான செய்திகளை எல்லாம் ஆங்கில தொடராக நம்முடைய போற்றுதலுக்குரிய திரு கத்தார் தம்பதியர், சரவணன் தம்பதியர் அவர்களுடைய ஒரு நல்ல ஆதரவினாலே நிகழ்ந்து வருகின்ற இந்த நேரலை ஆங்கில தொடரிலே இன்று முதல் நாம் சிவ மந்திராஸ் என்கிற தலைப்பில் செய்திகளை சிந்திப்பதற்கு திருவருள் கூட்டியிருக்கு. மந்திரம் மீன்ஸ் one will be given whatever he thinks. If he chants the mantram, a particular mantram, for which it has been formulated, that goal will be fulfilled and he will be awarded with the thing he has wanted. So, mantram means it gives whatever you want. But generally the meaning, the mantram, one who chants will be awarded with the thoughts, will be awarded with the wishes, is a general outline of any mantram. There are a lot of mantras in this world. For all these mantras, the basic mantra is pranava. Om is the pranavam consisting of agaram, ugaram, maharam, vindu, nadam. These are the 5 things in the mantra. So this is the basic mantra, this is the basic power by which the whole universe is being operated by Lord Shiva. The power, the immense power, it has spread over all this universe and it is under the control of Lord Shiva, which is the main cause of the functions of all these elements of this universe. So, this power, the natural power, the super power, the inherent power, the never-ending, everlasting power is called pranava. Every moment it is new, that is why it is called a nava. Nava means new, always propping up. Pra, it gives a special, the meaning as special. So every time, every second, every moment, it pops up. It spreads. It goes forever. There is no space in this world uncovered by the Honkaram. So, such is the power of Honkaram, and it is the power of Lord Shiva used by him to operate this entire universe. This mantra takes different forms, and the very important form of that mantra is the 5-lettered mantra of that is completely describing the powers of the or the project of the Lord Shiva. So, the mantra emanated or projected, or we can call it as the pranava is the sukshamam, and this 5-lettered mantra is the result or effect of that cause. The sthula and sukshama are known as effect and cause. Sukshamam is the cause, sthula is the effect. So, cause and effect, if you look at this mantra with the view of cause and effect, then naturally pranava is the cause and the effect is the 5-lettered mantra. This 5-lettered mantra is the very, very, very important mantra of our Saivam. So, the Saivats are blessed with 3 things. One is the holy ash, the second one is this 5-lettered mantra, and the third one is this Rudraksha, Urtram. So, all these 3 are gifted or blessed by Lord Shiva to his disciples and devotees. Any Saivat should wear holy ash, generally he will be accepted as Saivam. He belongs to Saivam only if he uses the 3 basic important symbols of our Saivam. One should wear the holy ash on his forehead, and he has to wear Rudraksham, and he must utter, he must always chant this 5-lettered mantra. If he starts something, he must start it with this 5-lettered mantra. If he finishes something, then he must finish it with this 5-lettered mantra. If he finds any obstacles in his routine work, he must chant a 5-lettered mantra. Some joy comes to him, some happy things occur to him, he must chant a 5-lettered mantra. Some sad things are coming towards him, then definitely he must chant 5-lettered mantra. So, the 5-lettered mantra will become part and parcel of his total life. That we can see in Periya Puranam written by Deivachakura. He would be mentioning throughout the book, by all the Adiyars, this 5-lettered mantra will be chanted on routine occasions, special occasions, and every moment they used to chant this 5-lettered mantra. This 5-lettered mantra, I have already told you, is the effect of the Sukshama mantra, Om Pranavam. Actually, what does it Pranava indicate? What does it describe? It describes that this world, these worldly things are created and they are protected, and one day or other they will be destroyed. All the things in this world are destroyable. Nothing can last forever. Everything has its own period of survival. After that period is over, it has to go to its Sukshama state. What we can say is, destruction means it doesn't mean the loss of matter or the loss of thing. Nothing can be lost here. Only it takes different forms. So the Thula body takes the Sukshama state. That is called the destruction. What do you call production or creation? Creation means nothing new can be created. As a matter of fact, the important postulate Sarkarya Vadam in Saiva Siddhantam says nothing can be produced nor destroyed. Nothing can be produced nor destroyed. In other words, you cannot get anything which doesn't exist at all. Non-existent things cannot be produced, cannot be brought into this world. If you are making something, then you are changing the form, that is all. So, for example, if you take a tree has come out of the seed, is it not? So, all these things take the form of Thula from Sukshama. So, coming out from Sukshama to Thula state is called production or creation. Going back into the Sukshama state from the Thula state is called destruction. So, destruction means loss of matter. It doesn't mean nothing can be lost, nothing can be destroyed. As a matter of fact, we change the state from Thula to Sukshama. You understand? So, illadu thondradu, illadu vaaradu, alladu thondradu, உள்ளது மறையாது. You cannot make it disappear. You can change the state, that's all. Magicians will do. They will bring a dove from nowhere. With an empty glass, they will fill it with milk without pouring any milk at all. All these juggleries, magics will be shown. But they will admit that these are all magics. We are cheating on your sight and we are doing all these things. You understand? Suppose he is able to bring milk of 1 tumbler from nowhere. No cows need be maintained in this world, isn't it? So, because we can make glasses and glasses of milk like this. No, it is not so. You cannot make even a drop of water from nowhere. Even a dust, even a drop of water, droplet of water, it has to be brought only from its source. So, anything you are getting means there is a source for it. So, without source you cannot get anything. Likewise, in this world, generation or we can call it production or creation, you can call. This is meaning, actually we are meaning that we are changing the state from Sukshama to Sthula. It has to be useful for some time, means it has to be retained. It has to be sustained for certain period. The sustainable period is called protection. So, the power is required for creation. The power is required for sustaining the state. The power is required for changing the state from Sthula to Sukshama. So, such power is available as pranava in this world. You understand? These powers are known in 2 categories. One is known as word of power, another one is article of power. Sollulagam, porululagam. You understand? So, these 2 prabanja, sol ulagam, porul ulagam, world of sound and world of material. So, world of sound and world of material, oliyum, oliyum. These are the basic two energies which are converted into so many things. So many things they are being converted. So many energies, chemical energy, heat energy, all these energies are made out of these two basic energies, light and sound. The sound is called nadam, light is called bindu. Out of bindu we are getting materials, out of sound we are getting the power of sound. You understand? Okay. Now, these two things along with the three activities, creation, sustaining the created things and destructing the created things. All these three things are executed out of the power available from sound and light. So, the entire show, the entire thing, including these 5 basic parts known as pranava. So, pranava is the power to convert this world from seed to tree. I have put it in a lump sum method. As a matter of fact, what we can say is we are making the world from karanam to karyam, from cause to effect. If you want to change from cause to effect, then their power is needed. So, that power is called the pranava, that is available, that is under the control of Lord Shiva. Control of Lord Shiva. Okay. Now, this pranava is common to this universe that has been converted into a mantra. Om is converted into a mantra for Saivites, because Saivites should know why this world has been given to us, why this whole world should function at all. Why should I be a part of this world for a certain period? What is expected out of me during my life? Because whatever I earn, I am leaving them in this world when I leave. I am just, I just leave them back in this world. I don't take anything. But why should I earn it at all? When something cannot be taken along with me, why should I earn it at all? Why should I leave it behind me? That is a question one should ask, but nobody is asking that question. Everybody earns, everybody saves, everybody purchases, everybody buys, everybody stores, everybody is doing this thing, thinking that either it will be used forever by them or it will be used by the people whom are close to him. Is it not? Some people are earning money because my successors should enjoy, should be happy, should not suffer. So, my property should be taken by my heirs, my successor. Likewise, people are earning. So, the strategy, the net the God has soon is very, very nice. So, everybody is active, thinking that they are going to earn only for themselves and their sons and their own relations. Anyway, but if you are very keen, some people are asking, well, that is why saints, these holy people, they are asking this question. Why should I earn at all? When I am going to leave all these things here, why should I leave? You are leaving it for your son. Why? Why should I leave it for my son? I have earned, let him also earn. See, he is having a separate stomach, he is having a separate lungs, he is having separate heart, everything is separate. So I have helped him till the time that he is able to survive by himself. Why should I think of him during his last days? Why should I think of that? Why should I think that my son should not starve till his last day? My daughter should not suffer till her last day. So I will, some people go even farther than that. Some people say, my daughter-in-law, my son-in-law, my grandson, my grandfather, my granddaughter, they should not suffer. So I will keep the properties for all these people. So some people attitude. Some saints say, why should I yearn for others? I have come here to yearn for me. Yearn what? Material? I am going to yearn something that I can carry along with me. I will not carry these properties, so I am not going to concentrate on them. There should be some food available, there should be available some food for my hunger, there should be some clothes to cover me, there should be some space to share for my shelter, that's all. Why should I at all yearn all these things and leave the most tormenting, torturing effect will be last few days. Whether the property will be properly divided between by my heirs, whether the elder fellow will be fair enough to share all the things in a fairness way. He will think. So he will be always thinking. So he will be thinking about his last son who is not well to, who is not doing nice. So he may be poor. So he would be thinking of him. Oh, that fellow is very poor. I would have left him more property. All these things will be coming to him without making him think of God himself. Is it not? That's what is happening. Don't leave any property for your son or daughters. Let them earn them. Let them earn the properties for themselves. And let them enjoy. That's all. Educate the people. Educate your sons. Educate them with good ideas, with noble thoughts. Educate them to spread love amongst the humanity. And educate them the noble purpose of our life in this world. Always quarreling, always envying, always wishing for lot of things. That shouldn't be the attitude. The whole life will be made peaceless. So we must be feeling it peaceful. So the purpose of the life will be understood only if you have the firm idea that the whole world is being made purposeful by the Lordship. See, there is sun, there is moon, there is rain, there is water, there is land. All these things are there. 5 elements are there. In common. In common. I used to hear that before British Empire came here, that there is no customary for sale of lands. Nobody will sell lands. If they shift to one place to another place, they will leave the land just like that and they will go away. They will leave the property as it is and they will go away. Somebody will come and take the house, somebody will be taking the land. Likewise, when they go to some place, there will be some land available, some house will be available. They will occupy and they will do the kisan work there. They will do the agriculture wherever they go, because it was the nature of that world because they must be having their own work. He may be a partner, so he would do the work there. So shifting off from one place to another place, it's rare. Even it is rare, they will go. They will not sell the land and nobody will be there to purchase it also. All these transactions erupted only during that voice period. Okay. Now, this 5-lettered mantra, as we have already seen that this 5-lettered mantra is the effect of a pranava mantra. Something is effect of something. Something is effect of something. In Tamil, we used to say Karanam Karyam. Karana Karyam. If you have Karyam from Karanam, if you have the effect from the cause, effect will possess all the properties of the cause. You must understand. You understand? If you take a seed of some plant, if the plant comes out, if you can be sure that plant will have all the properties of the seed which are inherited. Is it not? Likewise, so the pranava mantra has become the Panchakshara, 5-lettered mantra, Siva Mantra. If it has become, means what you can understand. You can understand what are all the properties of pranava or the properties of this Panchakshara. It's natural, isn't it? It's quite natural. It's quite natural. Whatever effects are there or whatever qualities are there in the seed, you can expect it from here. Likewise, the Panchakshara will have all these things in it. Shivaya Nama, Namasivayam, Shivaya Siva, Shiva Siva, Sihara. All these mantras are called Siva Mantras. The Siva Mantras is, if you chant Siva Mantra, you are performing puja for Shiva. What do you mean by chanting the mantra? Chanting the mantra means is another form of performance of puja. You are doing the prayer. If you utter the mantra, you are doing the prayer. If you are uttering the mantra, you are doing the prayer in the form of mantra. You are uttering it because it is the form of Lord Shiva. So, the mantra is nothing but the form of Lord Shiva. It is one of the forms. There is a form Dakshinamurti, there is a form Natarajar. Likewise, you know, we have already discussed all these forms, the deities. Likewise, Lord Shiva has mantra form. So, if you utter the mantra, you are doing a prayer, you are performing a puja. That you must remember. Nama vazhipadu seiyironu artham. If you are Namasivayam, you are doing a prayer, you are doing a puja. So, that mantra, since it is the effect, or it is the effect of the Honkaram, it possesses power. It possesses the power to give you the power in whatever form you want. If you want the power to conquer your enemies, if you want the power to complete one job successfully, if you want the power to understand a book clearly, if you want to help your friend, these powers are given by this mantra, because this is the mantra of the pranava. Pranava is the sukshama. Namasivaya is the Tula form. I think I have made it clear. You must not forget that they are different. The mantram Om, don't think it is different from Panchakshara. Both Pranavam and Panchaksharam are one and the same. That is why in Saivam it has been stipulated, it has been indicated, it has been preached, it has been informed that whenever you chant 500 mantra, Panchakshara, you need not add the pranava. Because Panchaksharam is nothing but pranava. It's only pranava. That is why this is the only mantra. Kindly understand, the only effect of cause is pranava, is Panchakshara. All other mantras in this world, they have to be uttered along with the Honkaram. Om Namo Narayana. You have to add Om. Namo will not do. You have to add Om, because that power has to be added. Whereas Namasivayam, power inherited. It is inside. It is there itself. That is why our beloved, the great Manikavasagar starts his Tiruvasagam, Namasivaya Valga. He must have said Om Namasivaya Valga, is it not? No, he didn't say like that. Namasivaya Valga. Because Namasivayam, the power, Namasivaya. In the Namasivaya Mandiram, along with its power, it gives you the details of this, the world and its purpose, your purpose of your life. So it is a special mantra, Tula Mandira, Panchakshara, Namasivaya. This 5-letter mantra has been worshipped by our Appar Swamigal, our Triyana Sambandhar, our Sundaramurti Swamigal. Sottunai Vediyan Sodhi Vanavan. Sottunai Vediyan Sodhi Vanavan. Pottunai Tirundadi Porunda Kai Toya. Kattunai Putti Vor Kadalil Paichinum. Nattunayavadu Namachivayave. Nattunayavadu Namachivayave. Namachivayam. Nattunayavadu Namachivayave. Can you ever find such a protective mantra anywhere in this world like Namasivaya? It will protect you from all the evils. Kattunai Putti Vor Kadalil Paichinum. Even if you are thrown into the sea, knotting all over with the ropes and also with the stones, if you are thrown into the sea, deep sea, you will come out. You can come out by chanting this mantra. Kattunai Putti Vor Kadalil Paichinum. Nattunayavadu Namasivayave. Mattu Pattu Ganakindrinin Tirupadame. Manam Bhavithen Petalum Pirandhen. இனி பிறவாத தன்மை வந்தெய்தினேன் கற்றவர் தொழுது ஏத்தும் கரையூரி சீர்கரையூரி பாண்டி கொடுமுடி நற்றவா உனை நான் மறக்கினும் சொல்லுனா நமசிவாயவே நமசிவாயவே நமசிவாயவே. காதலாகி கசிந்து கண்ணீர் மல்கி முதுவார்த்தமை நன்னெறிக்கு உய்ப்பது வேதம் நான்கினும் மெய்ப்பொருளாவது நாதன் நாமம் நமசிவாயவே. The whole Tirumurais, the 12 Tirumurais, they worship the five-lettered mantra. அஞ்செடுத்து ஓதுதல், அஞ்செடுத்து such a powerful mantra, Namasivayam. It is called the Tula mantra. So how the power is created, how the five-lettered mantra is produced, it has come out of pranava. First of all, the C comes out. Then comes out the Siva. Then comes out Sivaya. Then comes out Shivaya Nama. Then comes out Namasivayam. How it becomes, how it evolves. Honkaram is like this. Then it evolves as C. And it then again blossoms into Siva. And then it is again becoming Shivaya. And then it comes out as Shivaya Nama. And finally, it is being available as Namasivaya. You understand? So the soul should catch this Namasivaya to go to Sikaram and this Honkaram. You understand? So first of all, the last out is Namasivaya. So that is our first hold. So we have to hold it first. Then treading inside, we have to hold that, and then we have to catch Shivaya Nama, and then we have to catch Shivaya, and then we have to go to Shiva, losing ourselves, and we are becoming Sikaram. The entire power, the Honkaram will be with us. Will be with us. You understand? So this is being indicated in Saivam, the very, very great mantra. How can you say that Siva Mantras, Siva, Namasivaya is the unique, is the unequable, special mantra? How can you say? All the people will say their own mantra is special. They will claim that my mantra is special. My mantra is supreme. My mantra is superior to anything. They will claim, isn't it? How can we say that you cannot claim? Everybody has right to claim their mantra as the, but you just watch them to chant the mantra. If you just watch them, they will chant the mantra with Om. If your mantra is this, why you are adding a Om? Then they will say Om is the basic mantra that we are adding it. Then you can come to the conclusion that mantra needs some support. Without support it cannot stand. So that support is Om. So that is the power. So some power is required to support it, means it is powerless. So the power is being given to that mantra from Om, by Om, through Om. So any mantra, if you just utter it with Om, what does it indicate? That mantra is being powered, is being fed power by this Honkaram. But whereas this 5-lettered mantra, Shivaya Nama, Namasivayam, you just you must have unbiased unbiased inquiry into this thing. If you just see, you can understand. Suppose your guru comes, he is the preceptor, isn't it? If you are receiving it from the preceptor, preceptor will say how to chant the mantra. He will give the mantra, the preceptor will give the mantra. Why we call him as preceptor? Preceptor, it is the correct name to be given to the guru there. Why? Because preceptor or preception, preceptor means, or precept means doing something without following certain rule. Preceptor means without changing the rule, you must chant. That is why Namasivayam, he will say how to utter that mantra, where the slangs should be there, where should be elongated, where should be, how it should be pronounced. That will be given by the preceptor. So, whenever you receive the mantra, definitely in Saivam, they will not add Om. Why? Because it is self-sustaining, powered mantra. That is why it is unique mantra. Not only that, I will give you another this thing. You can just see, suppose somebody says, what is your mantra? They will say one mantra. That's all. There are no evolution. There are no evolutions. Only one mantra. But in Saivam, why we have 5 types of mantra? As a matter of 3 mantras are very popular, Tirumular claims 5 types of mantra. That we are going to see soon. You can never see in this world any religion giving out Tula mantra, Sucho mantra, Adisucho mantra, Karana mantra. No, like that. You can't find like that. Only in Saivam, you have Tula mantra, you have Sucho mantra, you have Adisucho mantra. Why all these stages? If you say stages, something has become from one to another. If you are going through the stages, if you are going through the stage of Sariyai, Kriyai, Yogam, Jnanam, if you are going through these stages, then the man becomes Siva Mantras. Unless otherwise somebody goes through the stages, nobody can become something else overnight. That is not at all possible. No magic is allowed in Saivam, only logic. Nothing can be obtained all of a sudden. You want Mukti? Come on here. I will give you Mukti. This can be done only by Jnana Sambandha. No, by nobody else can do it. That too, he awarded Mukti only to those qualified. How qualified? You must ask the question yourself. People will say that Triyana Sambandhar called everybody and he has taken them along with him to the Sivalokam. So many people were awarded with Moksham, with Sivalokam, with Mukti. Okay, I agree. But there is a basic rule he adopted. There is a basic rule he adopted to award this Mukti. What is that he followed? He didn't ask whether you are performing puja. He didn't ask whether you are doing prayers. He didn't ask whether you apply holy ash on your forehead every day. He didn't ask. He didn't ask you will go to temple, Shiva temple every day. He didn't ask. He didn't ask everybody, will you do some service to Shivanadiyars, disciples of Shiva? Do you think? No, he didn't ask any such question at all. He asked only single question. And if he answered affirmatively, he was given the mukti. What was that question? He asked them, do you wish to go to Sivalokam? Do you want to go to Sivalokam? Is it your wish? Yes, sir. Then you are qualified. Go ahead. No, sir, I am just afraid. I have some works here to be completed. If I go to Sivalokam, who will get the ration materials for my family? I have to go over there, sir. I have to renew my pass, sir. I have to renew my license. All those things. Nonsense. Go and do all those things. Be here. Do you want to go? Do you wish to do that? Is it your desire? Yes. Yes. It's my desire to go to Sivalokam. Are there any limitations? No, sir. No limitations. If you allow me, I will come along with you. Then go away. Go and assemble there. I will take you all. That is the only thing that question was asked, nothing else. So that was the qualification. You must have the basic desire. We have desire only for other things, not for Shiva. We means we, including me. If we have wish for him, if we desire the association with him, then definitely it will be awarded. The desire is very important than anything else. Whether you do it or not, if you desire, then that makes the best qualification. So, you just understand the mukti will not be awarded all of a sudden, but there are stages. All these stages are given different mantras. The first stage, Namasivayam. Second stage, Shivaya Nama. Third stage, Shivaya. Shiva. So, why this transformation? Why these steps? People with a different maturity will be there, and suitable mantras should be accordingly should be awarded. That rule is followed. So it's very clear, you understand, that from one stage to another stage it comes, and finally it ends up with the Sikaram. See? So the entire power is distributed along these mantras. Those mantras alone convert or are actually taking the soul to one stage to another. Of course, they are only aksharas. The desire within us for the thirst of Lord Shiva's mercy, it creates the power, it gets the power from this pranava, and we are taken through the stages. Namasivayam I am uttering, the power takes me to the next stage. Shivaya Nama I am chanting, the power takes me to the next stage. So power is available in every stage, and it shows that it converges from Namasivaya to Shikaram. Even Shikaram is called Panchachara. Shivaya Panchachara, Shiva Panchachara. All other words are hidden within itself. They are not exhibiting themselves, but don't think that they have vanished. They have not vanished. They are just hidden here. That is why even a single word she, it is Panchakshara. All the 5 letters or the other remaining 4 letters are hidden within Shiva, Shikaram. So, Shivaya Nama or Namasivaya, these 5-lettered mantras are inseparable from Honkaram. You have to externally affix for all other mantras, but it is inherently available. The power is inherently available in 5-lettered mantra. You understand? Okay, now these 5-lettered mantra, pranava, we just got some ideas. Siva Mantras are nothing but the power of pranava inherently available mantras. Siva Mantras. Siva Mantras inherently possessing the power of pranava. So, in Namasivaya, Sivaya Nama, Shivaya Siva or Shivaya Siva, Sigar. Siva Siva Yengilar Tivinayyalar Siva Siva Yendida Tivinay Malum Siva Siva Yendida Tevarum Avaru Siva Siva Yendida Tevarum Avaru Siva Siva Yendida Sivagadi Tane. Tirumandram says like this. Shiva, 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 Shiva. Powerful mantra. So we are taken through stages by this mantra. As a matter of fact, it is an indication that you are being taken through stages. You are being taken through the stages. As a matter of fact, the preceptor dictates you which mantra is to be chanted and how to be chanted. In a particular way, you must chant the mantra. That is, the preceptor gives you the hint, note. These 5-lettered mantras, the Tula mantra, the most Tula mantra is the Namasivaya. Namasivaya. It is considered to be a very, very powerful mantra, Tula mantra. But this Tula mantra is very essential, but you must understand this Namasivaya mantra, you must understand that we should not get stuck with this mantra itself. We should not get stuck, because using it, we must go to other stage. See, I have to reach the other bank of a river. I am in one bank. I want to cross the river and reach the other bank. Then there is available one boat, a beautiful boat with oars. So, I am just getting into the boat. My purpose is to cross the river and reach the other bank. Seeing the natural beauty, seeing the comfort of the boat, seeing so many things are in the boat available. Okay, nice things. But still, you must understand that you have to reach the other bank of the river. No point in getting stuck in the boat itself. So likewise, Namasivaya is the boat available or given to you by your Guru to reach from one stage to the next stage. But it is very essential to cross the bridge. That is why to start with this mantram is very, very important. That is why our Gurus, Manivasaka Peruman, Sundarar, Manikavasagar, Manivasaka Peruman, Sundarar, Appar Swami, Yanasambandha Peruman, all these saints, they are advising us to chant this mantra to get the next mantra. So, if you want to get a Shivaya Nama, then you must chant Namasivaya. How many times? 5 times? 50 times? No. Chant it forever till you get Shivaya Nama. Till you get a Shivaya Nama. Once you get Shivaya Nama, murmur it forever. Murmur it forever till you get Shivaya. So you can very well understand that Namasivaya is the boat to cross the river to reach Shivaya Nama. Shivaya Nama is another boat to cross the river and reach Shivaya. So without this boat you can't cross the river at all. It is turbulent. So to overcome the dangers in the river, you must cross the river of life using this Punai, Teppam, boat to cross the river. So if you utter Namasivaya, of course, you will cross the first phase of the life. But still you have to cross it over. Then another boat is waiting for you. Shivaya Nama. Hop over it. Do the hopping. Reach the boat. Start chanting Shivaya Nama. Once you get accustomed to Shivaya Nama, you will be awarded all the virtues. Then you will get the Shivaya. You will lose all the charm over the world. You will never hesitate in leaving this world. You will never regret anything that you lose here. Suppose you are losing something at this stage, you will feel it over. You will regret it. You will suffer like anything. But at the time of chanting the Shivaya, you will never feel the loss at all. It won't be a loss at all. It never be a loss for you. Because your final aim, goal, achievement is very clearly understood by you. I think I am making clear my points. So, the 5-lettered mantras, since they are very powerful, they are taking you. As a matter of fact, I am saying that it is a boat with oar. You can consider it as a motor boat because it has its own power. I am going to explain the mantra in the forthcoming classes. But still I am just giving you the introduction about the Siva Mantras. The Siva Mantras are the most powerful mantras in this world available. I am not claiming it since their mantras are mine. It is the universal fact. What are all I am discussing can never be denied by anybody else. Undisputable facts I am just putting forth. You understand? So, whenever we chant 5-lettered mantra, you feel the power within yourselves. You feel the power because it is a powerful mantra. It is the power of Honkaram. It is the power of Honkaram. I have told you that the 5-lettered mantra takes the forms from Honkaram, and also it possesses the power of Honkaram, and it gives the essence of Honkar. What is the purpose of Honkaram? Purpose of Honkaram is the functionality, the performance. The performance, Honkaram gives you your activeness. If you are active, then you are possessing some power. Which power? That Honkar. Whether you are using it for the noble purpose, for good purpose. See, I am able to do some work. My body is fit enough to do some work. I may do any work using that energy, using that power. But the work that I am going to do, in return, what is it going to pay me? Is it not? The worldly attitude will be what? World will, suppose if I am doing this job, what is my return out of this? Whether it will pay back, whether it is going to be useful to me or to my family, or whether it is going to be useful for public, whether it is going to be useful for my kith and kin, whether it is going to be useful for my countrymen. All these questions are being asked, and then only we use our power, we use our energy to perform that particular task, is it not? But please understand that the power is not our power. It is the power lent by the Almighty through Pranava. So, if you utter Pranava, if you utter only Pranava, then you are not understanding the purpose of life. But if you utter that 5-lettered mantra, then you know the purpose of life, you know the intricacies of life, you know the aim of the life, you know the goal of the life, you know the procedure of the life, you know the success of life. So, it is a power, it is only a power without details. It has to be broken down to Akara, Ukara, Makara, Vintanata. Again, every power pertains to the functionality of the whole world. Now, that power, that Honkaram power, is made purposeful by chanting this mantra. So, this mantra gives you why you chant this mantra, what is that you are going to achieve, and what is that you must achieve, what is your success. All these things are, you are educated, you are informed. Okay, now in this session, we generally talked about Siva Mantras. Siva Mantras, they are in total, they are called Panchakshara. In total, they are called Panchakshara. They are uttered in 5 stages. No other religion, no other mantra belonging to the particular religion is having stages, whereas the Siva Mantra only alone has the stages of development. It shows the people are also in maturity in 5 levels. It shows that people are reaching their goal in 5 levels. Stage by stage, these mantras are uttered. Every stage, it is being powered by Pranava. and every stage the growth is felt. So we must understand that it is not a physical growth, it is a spiritual growth. Your spirituality grows. You must understand. We expect people uttering Namasivaya, we expect people uttering Shivaya Nama to be more matured. We expect people uttering Sivaya should be more matured. So people are allowed to, please note, people are allowed to chant mantras only if they are fit enough to chant that particular mantra. It is available, of course. Just because it is available, you are not supposed to chant it or utter it. You can say, who is going to prevent you? But will it yield the desired result? That is the question. That we have to look into it, isn't it? So first then comes this qualification. That is why each mantra is affiliated to a particular qualification as far as dikshas are concerned. Some diksha is Samaya Diksha to start with. The next stage, Vishesha Diksha. The very next stage, Nirvana Diksha. Do you mean to say that all these three dikshas will have the same mantra? Definitely not. Why these mantras are different? Because the maturity level are different. Then the maturity dictates which mantra is to be uttered. All of them, for all, irrespective of maturity level, everybody can chant Namasivaya. The Namasivaya mantram is owned by one and all. Just like the holy ash can be applied on forehead by everybody, anybody, by everybody, every time, anytime, everywhere, anywhere. Such a sacred mantra, Namasivaya. That is why Namasivaya mantra has been put forth by our saints. I have given you 4 or 5 songs, isn't it? Mattupattu enakindri, Sotrunai Vediyan, Kadalahi Kasindu, Namachivaya Vazhga, Nathan Thal Vazhga. All these emphasize that the chanting of Namasivaya mantra is common to all and everybody has the right to. There is no right reserved. But whereas all other mantras are reserved, rights reserved. The holy rights reserved. Okay, sir, let them be reserved. I will chant the mantra. Who can do anything to me? Nothing can be done to anybody. Nothing can be done. Nothing can be done. But as I already told you, if you want to get the desired result out of any mantra, then get it from the right person and chant it in the right way. That's all. That's all. So, suppose if you get it from the right person, you are protected. You are protected. If you don't get it from the right person, then you are taking the risk by yourself. That's how it goes. So, all mantras, these mantras are given by the people who have experience with that mantra. The Sivaya Nama should be given by the Guru who has experience with the Sivaya Nama mantra. Shivaya Mantra should be preached by a Guru who has experience in that mantra. So the mantras are transferred only by the Gurus who have experience in the respective mantras. So in the respective mantras, the Gurus should have experience, and then only they have the qualification, rights to transfer the mantra to their disciples. Okay, all these rules are there. All these rules are there. But before going into all these rules, you must understand one basic rule. Very basic rule. If you breach some of the rules, nothing will be going to happen. If you breach some of the rules that I have told you here, nothing big will happen. But the rule I am going to tell you now is very important, and you should not cross this limit, and you should satisfy this condition, limitation. This is very important. That is, the important thing is in uttering in Namasivaya, in Shivaya Nama, in Shivaya, Shiva, all these mantras. It is the basic qualification required is result unexpected love. Result unexpected love. How can you say like that? காமியத்தழுந்தி இளையாது. காமியமாக செய்யாம். வடமொழியில், if you want to tell in Sanskrit, nishkamyam. That don't expect anything out of it. But you must have immense love. There should be love and no expectation. So, without expectations, love without expectations. That is the only main qualification required for uttering all these mantras. All Siva Mantras should be uttered with love. With love. Anbe Sivam. Nothing else. So show love. Show love. Develop your love. Don't ask for anything. Even if Lord Shiva appears before you, what do you want? If he appears, tell him that you don't want anything except him. மற்றுப்பற்றடைக்கின்று நின் திருப்பாதமே மனம் பாவித்தேன். பெற்றலும் பிறந்தேன், இனி பிறவாத தன்மை வந்த இதேனே. பற்று எனக்கு இன்றி நின் திருப்பாதமே மனம் பாவித்தேன். So without expectations, show the love. So this five-lettered mantra Namasivayam is uttered with full love. Namasivayam. Namasivayam. When you are calling somebody, when you are uttering the name of that somebody, when you love them so much, will not your calling reflect the love? If you love somebody, if you call them, the call itself will show your love. And is it not? The way in which you are calling will reflect the love, isn't it? Likewise, say Namasivaya. Namasivaya. The full love can be reflected. So that is how it is expected to be chanted. Namasivaya, Namasivaya, Namasivaya. No, not like that. Not like that. Just like a automatic machine printing 1,000 prints at 5 seconds. There are some machines. Namasivaya, 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 Namasivaya machines. Will that machine get a result out of that? Because it is printed 1,000 times Namasivaya Mandiram. Nothing. There is no love in that. There is no feel in that. So your uttering should involve feel and love. And without expectations means then comes the result. What is the result? We will discuss in the next session. That is on, if I am correct, it is on next Saturday. I will just give you the details shortly. In the next session, we will discuss more details and we will go ahead with the Namasivaya Mandira. Okay. Now, let me conclude this session by uttering 5-lettered mantra 5 times, and I expect you and I request you to follow me in chanting this 5-lettered mantra. Om Namasivaya, Om Namasivaya, Om Namasivaya, Om Namasivaya, Om Namasivaya. திருச்சிற்றம்பலம். தென்னாடுடைய சிவனே போற்றி, என் நாட்டவர்க்கும் இறைவா போற்றி. அன்பர்களே, dear comrades, I want to mention the kindness of our Qatar people, Mrs. and Mr. Saravana, to sponsor these programs so that people around this world will be able to appreciate the basic principles of Saiva. So, let them be bestowed upon by Lord Shiva's grace. On behalf of all the listeners, I am just congratulating them for their efforts in promoting these online lectures. With this, I am just concluding, and I wish one and all good health and wealth by Lord Shiva's grace. Never forget this 5-lettered mantra, Namasivaya. Try to utter it every moment, every minute, every second. Thank you. திருச்சிற்றம்பலம். தென்னாடுடைய சிவனே போற்றி, எந்நாட்டவர்க்கும் இறைவா போற்றி. வெற்றிவேல் முருகனுக்கு அரோகரா. திருச்சிற்றம்பலம்.